fertilizer before they, when they're done, they will actually take that fertilizer down into the root system, and it'll store energy, so they'll come back stronger. In general, that's the way all plants kind of work.
Oh, so don't do it while they're blooming. Do it when they're finished.
Right, because they have what they need before they bloom. And so after they bloom, now they're low on energy. So that's when they need to replenish. And it's just like that with trees and plants and bushes. After they leaf out, then that's when they're weakest. And that's when they need fertilizer. And then it also helps to fertilize them in the fall, too, to build up healthy root systems.
Thank you for that.
I use fertilizer for my what do they call it, de-icer? I use fertilizer for my de-icer. I have urea, and I thought that was pretty interesting because I get a fertilizer.
So it melts.
Yeah, because it tears up
without hurting anything.
It tears up the cement really bad when you use that salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
very corrosive
either.
on concrete.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Kills your plants too.
Yeah.
Too much. Yeah.
We had an interesting thing happen. We had the house paint. We had beautiful grass. And, well, you were there. And we had the house painted, and they washed their brushes in the grass. Oh.
Deadsville.
It's bad. It's really bad. But you guys are taking care of it now, so I'm sure it's going to be
We'll
fine.
get her back in good shape for you.
Thank you.
Don't panic.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried. Now that we have you, I'm not.
You're in good hands.
I'm sure we are. So, what's your favorite flower?
Oh, I love lilacs.
Oh, I do too.
I
And
love
they're just ready to pop.
I don't like the bees that are involved in them, but lilacs are. I was just seeing a bush the other day that was blooming, so
nice.
Made me
Yeah,
think
they're
of it.
just.
Yeah.
We were driving around on Sunday, and they're all just ready. In fact, in town, probably they are. More of them are blooming. I'm out more where it's cooler. Like everybody's tulips were almost done already before mine even bloomed, which is fine.
Well, when you're on the water like that, you're almost like a week or two behind everybody else because it's almost like a microclimate out there.
It is. My friends that live in Ohio, they're like maybe 3 weeks ahead of us, and I always tell them that they're closer to the equator. That's why. And it's true, isn't it? Just that little ways, it makes a big difference.
Well, I don't think that they have the Lilac Festival up on the island for a while, because Mackinac Island has a great big lilac festival.
Oh, yes.
And that's something that is
Are there
wonderful.
a lot of lilac bushes up there?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They have some wonderful stuff.
When I was little, I only remember one lilac, that pale purple, and now there's the French ones that are real dark and
the
white ones. They're beautiful.
Yellow ones. They have yellow ones.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen those.
Tell me where I can see those.
Over at the Financial Edge Credit Union, there's actually a lilac tree that we planted several years ago, and I believe that one has yellow ones.
Which branch?
Is that a pun?
Yeah,
Which branch?
over on the east side.
Which branch? That was a pun.
Is that what you meant? On the east side?
The one over by the brick
On
place?
Euclid.
No, that's the west side. What Euclid's the west side?
You mean the one on Sherman? Is it Sherman?
Yeah, Sherman and First, right by Woodside there.
By the brick place. Okay.
She's not from Michigan.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm not.
But
And
we've got her.
I'm proud
we've got
of
her
it.
directions.
But I'll tell you, I'm a Tiger fan.
Woohoo!
And the Tigers
go
beat the
Tigers.
Indians last night.
I was loving that.
But my Ohio friends, I used to be a Cleveland Indians fan when I lived there. Now, why would I still be a Cleveland Indians fan and live in Tiger Country?
This is true.
But it gives me great joy when we beat the Indians. It really does. And it gives them great joy when the Indians beat us. So
Yes.
it's a rivalry, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Is it because are you guys baseball fans?
Yes.
So a lot of new players
I kind of
this
have
year.
to. My wife's
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I either watch baseball with her or I don't talk to her all summer.
Oh my God! I don't think I'm.
That was a really good game last night. Did you watch it?
No, I couldn't watch it, but she did.
That was a really good game.
I got to see the highlights.
Yeah, it was good.
That's usually what I get to see.
It's fun watching those games when even the closer, Anibal Sanchez, who hasn't been doing very well this year, he closed and he did okay. You know, closers can just drive me crazy.
Especially if you're a Tiger fan.
Yeah.
You get used to that.
But the Indians have had some horrible closers, so that would be a rough job, though. Go out there for 2 innings and don't make a mistake. I've seen us lose games that we were, 10 ahead?
Yes.
And lose it in the last 2 innings? Oh, my God.
It's a heartbreaking
It's
thing.
painful. Yeah. It's painful. So anyway, enough of that. So, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and talk to these 2 guys. We're going to talk a little bit more about Mother's Day, a little bit more about gardens, and a whole lot more about beer. Yes. We'll be right back.
Wine glasses are full. The divas are ready. Now back to the DIVALUTION show.
If you're looking for somebody to be accountable to, hire a new accountant. Our favorite is E&D Accounting and Tax Service Incorporated. They're located right here in Bay City. Their number's 989-893-1137. Email eandaccounting@yahoo.com. And their website is www.eandaccounting.com. You can trust them. We do. Hi, it's Deb, and it's spring. And it's time to start thinking about your grass, your crabgrass, and your good grass. You should call Forever Green Valley Nursery. Their number is 989-892-1040.
Personal pampering from head to toe with Hairspray Holly, including nail art, hair treatments, special occasions, and so much more. Call Holly today at 989-225-8887. Are your muscles tense, achy, or just worn out? Let Juliana Tacey Massage Therapy soothe your pain away. She's licensed, insured, and board certified. She will even come to your location. She can be reached at 989-684-8255.
Hey, have you been by 3rd and Johnson yet? They have new produce coming in all the time. They're closed Sunday and Monday, but they're open the rest of the week. And they make fresh quiche every day. Great still soups. He's going to make gazpacho once the weather gets hot. Stop by on the corner of 3rd and Johnson or call to find out what their take and bake is. 989-971-1456. That's 3rd and Johnson, and tell them that the Divas sent you. Why cook when they can, right? Do you like wine? If you do, you need to talk to Lynn Norman. She's with Direct Sellers. Her number is 989-573-0707. Or check out her website at directsellers.com/Lynn, LYNNE. It's all about getting your wine affordably or free. You should call her. Again, that number is 989-573-0707. I'm sure by now you've heard about the cleanse I was on. I'll tell you, it really changed the way that I eat and feel about food. Plus, I'm exercising more now. I owe it all to my coach, Ann Zingular. Call Brenda Parsnell. Her number is 734-272-9570. And tell her that the Divas sent you. There's also a direct link to her website on ours. See you soon. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
So we're here with Jay Green, super duper brew ninja, and our phenomenal garden and plant guy, Gil Urban from Forever Green Valley Nursery. We're having fun talking about Mother's Day. So now I'm going to ask you guys to go back in time to when you were little boys and tell me about Mother's Day in the day of little you.
Well, I kind of grew up unique. I grew up with my grandmother and my mom.
Double Mother's Day.
Double Mother's Day. So to this day, I still have to buy Grandma a gift. No matter what it's for. My mom's birthday, just because Grandma's got to get one too, or she won't let me live it down. So
that's so cute.
But I always remember buying my grandmother plants, and she loves gardening. Just gardening in general, be it for food or plant flowers, or and still in her 80s, she still gets out there and does it. Even though we yell at her and tell her that she probably shouldn't.
Yeah, but
if she loves it,
it's not
well, that's mostly my mom worried about her, but I tell her, hey, that's what she's happy doing. Let her do it.
Yeah.
I hope I'm doing it till I die because I love it. I'm like Gil. I love being dirty. It feels good. It is. And I always wear either flip-flops or bare feet. And it's when I feel the best is out there working in the garden. I hate weeding though.
Yeah. Well,
I like working on the plants and.
Well, that's why we have Forever Green. You have them come and do the weeding.
Oh God, that's going to make my summer so much more pleasurable. You have no idea. I have oregano that's kind of taken over too. I'm gonna have to yank it.
No, split it up. Give me half.
Oh, you can have tons of it.
Thank you, dear.
It took over.
I'll take it.
So, what about you, Gil? What's your favorite Mother's Day when you were little?
Well, we were
memory. That's the word I was looking for.
We just liked having family get-togethers. I grew up when every Sunday was spent hanging out with the grandparents and the cousins and you know the friends and the family, just hanging out and doing whatever we did, and that was kind of my mom's favorite thing, was just to always have the kids together and stuff like that, and she still prefers that. Things are a little different now, sometimes the whole family don't get together, but we always buy her a flower, some kind of a hanging basket or something like that, and she just loves it. But more than anything, she just likes being with us.
Aw, that's so cute. I grew up in a very similar family. That's what we did. And on Mother's Day, we used to go to the park and all the dads would cook.
Ooh, that's a good thing too.
And would play baseball and just have a really good time. And the moms would sit. I can remember seeing them playing cards on the picnic tables or napping on a blanket, but not doing anything that day, only that day. It was kind of fun. What's your favorite Mother's Day memory?
Mother's Day memory. Well, I have two. One is we did the Mother's Day thing for my grandma. And my grandma lived out by Munger. All right. And
all that way.
Oh, yeah, I know. All of the grandkids used to come to Grandma's house on Mother's Day. And so we would play a game of softball. And it was a rip-roaring game of softball. Like I said, the beer is a little bit working. But the softball made everything more congenial. All right. It wasn't something just sitting around the house saying hi to Grandma. It was getting out there and moving and getting in touch with your cousins, that you haven't seen since last year when you were doing it for Father's Day or whatever. But this is something that was a lot of fun. And then the other Mother's Day thing is going over to my mom's and giving her the plant for Mother's Day. And this was after Grandma and Grandpa had passed on. And then it was just my mom and dad. So, going over and giving the plant. And yes, Mom always got a plant for Mother's Day.
Yep. And my sister, I was in California for a lot of Mother's Days, but my sister used to go plant my mother's front garden.
Ooh.
With perennials. My mom liked petunias and all those kind of things. And so that was her Mother's Day present. So I didn't get to do anything for my mom for a long time. But I'd send a card and we'd call.
It is what it is.
Yeah. And she always appreciated everything, of course. So Father's Day is coming up in June. I think it's like June 18th or something like that. I just saw it on the calendar today. And those two celebrations are so close together.
So what do you guys want for Father's Day?
And what What does your ideal Father's Day look like? You can start, Jay.
My ideal Father's Day would start with a day off. That would be nice.
Yes.
Days
Do you
off
get you don't get very many days off.
I do
you?
too many things. I've got like 14 jobs, and I do so. So no. But if fishing's always a passion.